Hey everyone, this is Walter, and we're back here with more crap I found on Reddit. Nice guys are the men who think they're very nice and should be preferred by women. Let's get started with Nice Guys from Reddit. These posts come to us from Reddit Nice Guys. Finally at the point in my life where I'm ready to settle down, and not even one prospect, not even a female friend I can do stuff with. I don't want to date just to date someone. I've done that in the past, and it hurts when they are not ready to make a commitment. I want to enjoy my wife, with it being just me and her for a little while. Feels like life passed me by a long time ago, because I was seen as too nice, or too this or that. Guys, when all you get is rejection in your 20s, this is what happens. You stop asking and start living life on your own terms. And then one day you wake up and you're 40 years old. And then you wonder where my family is, where is my wife, and what about children? I never wanted to be an old dad, but unfortunately when opportunity isn't given to you because you're either planted in the wrong place, or because you don't get looked at in that way by the opposite gender, it's very hard to find someone to love. I've had a checklist of things I want in a wife, and now that list has shrunk to 7 basic things. Man, I know what I'm gonna do when I wake up and I'm 40. I'm gonna go to the video of Mike Gundy saying, "I'm a man, I'm 40. The comments are full of people excited to finally say it, and I'll join them. 1. Be a mature, God-fearing Christian woman of prayer and discernment. I lack discernment and need somebody's help with that. 2. Be able to sing, but only want to use your gift in the house of the Lord. 3. Be happy with and where you are in life. 4. Take care of your temple. Eat right, work out, walk. Do something that helps take care of your body. 5. Get along with me. Don't be argumentative or feel you have the leadership or control in this house. 6. Be mentally stable and mature. Act your age. 7. Be intelligent enough to have good, healthy conversations." Wow, what a surprise this man hasn't found any women who want to be subjugated by him yet. I feel like people usually use the term God-fearing kind of tongue-in-cheek, and the Christian faith has kind of moved away from telling people to actually be scared of God, but this guy's completely serious about it. Good, healthy conversations, where you agree with everything I say so I can reinforce my narcissism. Yes, I have deemed what is acceptable conversation. Except when I change my mind mid-sentence, and don't give me that look. Never looking to improve themselves, are they? Trump doesn't even have a job. Seriously? How is he going to afford that trad wife if he doesn't even meet the bare minimum to be a trad husband? All I've been able to gather is that he lives on some sort of disability and gets housing through a church. I don't know how he thinks he would provide. Really? This is his situation and he's moaning about starting a family? The lack of self-awareness is crazy here. I'm between jobs myself, thanks to a horrid job market and the federal hiring freeze. But even if I wanted a trad wife, I sure as heck wouldn't try and solicit one without a trad husband's salary. The language they choose is so interesting to me, in a twisted way. Everything is passively happening to him, passing him by, being looked at, etc. But the expectations of the woman are all active. She must do, must feel, must be able, etc. I can't imagine trying to be submissive to someone who only has things happen to him. It's almost as if the guy is an asshole who wants a servant. My favorite part is she has to have discernment, because like hell will he try and control his own self. He needs someone to blame when he falls. There's something so sinister about wanting a woman with a creative skill, but who is only allowed to utilize said skill in a way you approve of. Okay, this next one is really long. It might take the rest of the video. We'll see. You have a great day, man. It was lovely meeting you. You're so sweet. And cute. Don't you make me want to stay? Do you know anybody that owns a construction or landscaping company that might give me work for just a day or two to get me back on my feet? I've remodeled homes for 21 years and I do everything from the curb to the roof, and I'm really good at it. I don't know anyone that owns a construction or landscaping company. I wish I did. If I hear anything, I promise I'll tell you. That's quite the resume, though. To get a job with it, once a week for the last 52 weeks. Construction and landscape is completely out of my scope. I don't know too much about it, lol, but that sounds like a lot. I just mean that I stop in a big town once a week across the United States of America and pick up work and get a new job once a week, and I'll work for 1 or 2 days, and then I'll start riding my bicycle again for several hundred miles. Is he trying to make himself sound cool or something? He's not doing a very good job of it. That makes sense. Hey you, are you still working today? Yes I am, what's up? Wanted to see if I can get a taco or burrito today if that's okay. That burrito you made for me yesterday was off the chain. Of course, come on by. I'm so glad it was good. That makes me happy to hear. You know, I'm upset to say I do not recall your name. That's okay, my name's Blank. I definitely remembered that, but I mean your real name. If you don't mind, if that's okay. That is my real name. That is so cool. Thank you, LOL. Your parents must have been awesome. Far from it, honestly, but I don't talk to them anymore or live with them, so that's good. Sorry to hear that. So that's how you understand what hardships are like. I guess you've been through a few things, huh? Yeah, a few's an understatement, LOL, but life's better now, so that's good. Nobody gets it like I do. I understand. I really, really do. I'm sure you do. I hope your food's good. Alright, any guesses on why this guy's fishing for information about our past? Yeah, it seems we have a little transvestigating going on here. I'm sure that'll make her happy. It was, thank you. Hey, were you born a male or a female? Your voice got really deep today, and I was just wondering. I know it seems like a strange question to ask, but this day and age, you really can't tell man from woman, and I'm a straight male, and don't want to be in a relationship with a gay male. So there's why I asked a question. Man, it's not even just that either. There was never a relationship on the table. Is this guy fucking crazy? 1. I was born female. 2. I'm not romantically or sexually interested in you. You're near double my age. I'm barely legal. 3. I'm in a long-term relationship of 4 years that I'm happy in. 4. I think you got the wrong message in your head. I gave you my phone number in case you needed someone to talk to because you told me you struggled with addiction. 5. I gave you free food because you told me you're struggling and haven't ate recently, not because I like you. Oh, okay. I hope it did not offend you. I hope you and your girlfriend get along nicely. I'm so sorry, you have a great day. It's fine, whatever. See, this is how you get punished when you try to help people. This man is way too old to be acting this way. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Yeah, whatever. So the only shot he has at salvaging any dignity is to drop this conversation and try to forget it happened. So of course instead he's going to crash out like a teenager. I thought because of your age I would not use gender pronouns because of the action that's going on in the civil community today, and I thought that I was being cordial. I didn't think that I was being offensive, but apparently I was, and I apologize. Also, I did not realize that you've seen me as an old man, but thank you for that. I really appreciate you disputing that fact for me and making me realize that I am just an old piece of shit. Thank you so much. By the way, you look like a 43-year-old man, 100 million%, and I do mean man. Don't come back. If I looked like a man, like you say I do, as the straight male you are, you wouldn't have been attracted to me. I hope you have the day you deserve. Extremely broad shoulders, no hips whatsoever, deep-ass voice, and an Adam's apple. Yep, that's a fucking man. No matter how much you want to change, you were born with a dick, and that makes you a man. Yet you wanted this dick. I'm just saying, transvestite or not, you were trying to get with me. So either I'm a woman, or you're a faggot. Just so you are aware, all of my managers are aware of who you are, and you're no longer welcome. And I do mean man. Your voice is way too deep to be a female. I know you're a man. You're a something. You're a transvestite, and there's no doubt about it. Your jaw is as square as it could be. There's no point on it at all. You are a man. With that deep-ass voice. You trying to fool people into thinking that you're a female is a sin. That is a sin against God. Well, you were attracted to this transvestite, so if I'm a man, that makes you a faggot. I hope you choke on the food I gave you. Man, he wasn't even being cordial before his obvious heel turn. Look at how the conversation started. You have a great day, man. It was lovely meeting you. She's so obviously saying, please don't get the wrong idea, but it goes straight over his head, and then he's calling her cute like that's appropriate. Man needs to just take the fucking L already. People like this are a poison. I'm assigned female at birth. I have a deep voice. I have broad shoulders. And I feel like you just brought God into the conversation just to be hurtful. biting the hand that's feeding you, and help you in your dark moments. People have no shame, really. He didn't deserve your support. You did good as a person. Props to you. I can definitely picture this guy crying while eating a burrito and sending angry messages. Also, does anyone else remember the time that Werner tried to hit on a nurse at the homeless shelter? Then she said no, and then he got kicked out for calling her a classist slut, and spent all night making deranged videos outside. 'Cause that was pretty wild. That's exactly what it is. He had a whole made-up scenario in his head about someone he had just met because he is a nut job, and once OP shut that shit down, he couldn't handle it, and showed he is really a big man baby. There is some argument over whether the OP should have used slurs on him, but I approve of it. YouTube, however, doesn't. That's awful. I have no clue why dusty old dudes keep on thinking they have a chance with someone like this. Delusional. I don't know. There's some weird jump in their brain from a woman being a decent human being that translates into, she thinks I'm sexy. Doesn't seem to matter how old, crusty, dusty, or whatever they are. They look in the mirror and see a sexy beast that a woman decades younger just can't resist. Unfortunately, it happens quite a bit in any customer service industry where women are required to be friendly. Add in acts of kindness, and nice guys are in a whole relationship they made up in their heads. Well, since I mentioned Lucas, he's still active right now, so let's see if he said anything worthy of being in a nice guy video. Next, we'll see if water is wet. I don't think beautiful women are fascists. I think a lot of them tend to be bigots, even without ultra-naturalism and a strong dictatorial leader. Not to mention, many on the left are contradictory. Think about it. Won't date a guy without a job. Classism, despite communism/socialism/anarchism. Won't date a Gen X man if a Gen Z woman, despite not being for bigotry. Won't date a heavier guy, despite rallying against fat phobia and weightism with celebrities. Won't date a guy with glasses or bipolar, again despite being against stigma and prejudice. And why is it when I bring it up, some right-wing douche has to flap their gums about it? Sure, agree with the bigots? I don't think this is all women. I think a lot of you are probably dope as fuck. I just wonder if you even really exist. Some of you women are dope as fuck. Don't go to Melon Place tomorrow. I like how instead of listing his positive points, Lucas just lists his negative points and says you're a bigot if you don't accept him anyway. Imagine telling someone that they have to date someone who's bipolar. That's completely mental. Okay, let's cover one more nice guy post, which appears to be from the Incel forum. Black Pill. When did you find out that foids do not like nice guys? I've been brainwashed by pretty much everyone that foids like nice guys who have things going on in their life and treat their wives with respect. We all know that this is not the case. If you are a nice guy, you stand no chance against low-life thug maxers. Foids love living on the edge, and most of them get wet thinking about dark triad low IQ guys who will fuck them senselessly and beat them. Being nice to your girlfriend will result in her losing respect and attraction to you. Female nature is brutal as fuck. Also, foids act dominant and bitchy to subs and normies, but act submissive next to Chad and Tyrone. Yeah, they used to call them femoids. It's clearly been shortened to foid. His high school crush dated some other dude, so of course he immediately accused him of being a gangsta asshole and cry-wanked himself to sleep that night. Even though she has no idea he exists. He hasn't been able to get over it since. No, you see, he was forced to call us foids, because we kept rejecting him. If we hadn't done him this grievous harm, not being sexually available to him despite no effort to cultivate himself or learn what women want, then he wouldn't have to treat us like a subhuman. But he's still nice. And I especially like this comment. I read this crap. I wonder, why do I not feel this way? I've been married 3 times. My first wife cheated, stole, and left me homeless. My second wife cheated and accused me of abusing her and the kids. That took years for the truth to finally come out. I was dumped, once for an abusive crackhead. She got mad that I didn't take her back. I never thought all women were out there waiting to crap on me. I just kept looking. I've found her. We've been together 25 years. Yeah, that is definitely what a normal person does, instead of deciding all women are just like that. And it paid off for him, obviously. Anyway, it's about all the time I have for you today. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you liked the video, please give it a like. If you have something to say about the nice guys, or my content, or anything really, let me hear it in the comments. I'll be reading them while the video's new. If you're new here, consider subscribing for more Reddit content. Finally, big thanks to my awesome patrons. I'll be shouting them out fairly soon here, but they give me money more directly over on Patreon. That should be 8 videos so far this month. Gonna go for at least 10. And yeah, I'm working more because everything's getting expensive and I feel like I might want to have more in savings. So I'll be back soon. Have a great day, everyone, and be careful who you do acts of charity for, I guess.